It is the bane of online existence for some, the sharing of every single living moment of their children's existence, from womb to wedding. It even has its own name, sharenting. The overuse of social media by parents to share content of or about their children. Overuse is the key word, because I enjoy seeing some pictures of children online. I have family across the country. I get to see my nieces and nephews grow up. But some people detest it, including comedian Louis Black.
Parents are sharing every stinking, soul-sucking moment of their kids' boring lives.
I have a sneaky suspicion that people who don't like children online don't like them very much in person either. It is the oversharing or sharenting that is the problem, and nothing seems to be taboo for these parents. Sleep time, bath time, potty training. It seems less like parenting and more like stalking. Now, while it is true that if you don't like sharenting, you can just ignore the pictures or stop following the parental purveyor of round-the-clock childhood surveillance. But for the child who is the victim of overexposure, it's not that easy. In this age of living our lives online, there is growing resentment from children as they grow towards the parents who have decided to curate their lives online for the masses. A coming-of-age moment in the digital world is when a child Googles himself for the first time, only to find that they have a well-established online identity that they didn't choose. The rite of passage becomes a horror show with the realization that that child's friends and classmates can see this too. The pictures can then be fodder for teasing and online bullying. But that's not the worst consequence of sharenting. Recently, a McAfee security report found that 50% of the pictures found on pedophile websites are from parents' social media pages. In Australia 2 years ago, authorities found a website with over 45 million pictures of children taken from social media sites. Every photo was accompanied by comments that you don't want to hear. The practice is known as digital kidnapping, the lifting and sharing of your children's photographs without your knowledge or permission. And it's not just pictures that parents share with the world. For those with ill intent, they can comb through a parent's social media sites and find out where you live, what your children's names are, where they go to school, where they hang out or play. Information that can raise the stakes from digital kidnapping to something far worse. And finally, according to the British investment bank Barclays, sharenting will account for 75% of the world's identity theft cases by the year 2030. For those so inclined, they can find all the information they need on the child's pages, where they live, their legal name, their date of birth, enough information to open up accounts in your child's name when he or she turns 18. Social media, turns out, is a target-rich environment. The average parent posts 300 pictures per child per year. That's 1,500 pictures by the time the child turns 5. Look, my intention here is not to scare you away completely from posting pictures of your children's shining moments. It's a parent's instinct to be proud. Just be careful. A 2011 study found that the average Facebook user has no idea who 1/5 of their Facebook friends are. You wouldn't share information about your child or give pictures to someone on the street who asked. So why do you do it online? Purge your social media sites of everyone you don't know before you publish anything, before you publish any pictures or share any information about your child. Also, when your child is a preteen or a teenager, ask permission before posting anything about them online. It's their life. Give them some control over their privacy. You'll find out that 40% of children are actually proud of what their parents post online, but 25% are embarrassed. It causes anxiety, even depression. Recently, on the Washington Post parenting blog, A woman refused her 14-year-old daughter's request to stop posting stuff about her online, including photos and personal stories. The woman flat out refused and wrote, "It would be like shutting down a part of myself." This isn't unusual. Sharenting can become an addiction. But at this point, I think it's only fair that the child can then post embarrassing photographs and personal stories about their parents. Again, comedian Lewis Black has a suggestion.
And the next time you tag your dad on Instagram, be sure to include his social security number. Happy 40th, Pops. Your age may be going up, but your credit is going down.
It's funny, but it raises an important point. If we, the adults, only want certain information about ourselves shared to the world, we should grant our children the same right to control what goes out in the world about them. I'm Larry Mendte. We'll talk again soon.